Hey guys, Grady's mom here, and today I wanted to do a review of my rice cooker, and it is the Aroma brand, like you can see here, and this is the 6 cup, so it's a pretty small, in my opinion, rice cooker compared to the ones that I've seen. I got it on Amazon. I believe, I know right now it's on sale, but I think stock is getting low. I think it's on sale for under $30. When I purchased it from Amazon over the summer, I think I paid around $40. So if you can get it under $30, that's obviously a really good deal. I really like this rice cooker because first of all, it's the first rice cooker I've ever owned. In the past, I've always just cooked rice in the traditional, on the stove in a pot of water kind of a way. But it just never seemed to come out quite right. Either it was too dry, too moist. I just never seemed to be able to get it right despite following the directions. So I started looking into a rice cooker because, like I said, I wanted to give one a shot, and I've heard a lot of good things. This one comes with the optional steam tray, as you can see on top. You could use this tray for vegetables, for fish, for meat even. It is not very large, so obviously you couldn't steam a whole family meat in here. This is probably more suitable for like 1 to 2 people as far as the steaming tray. The rice cooker can feed a whole family because, again, it is 6 cups of cooked rice. It can make anywhere from 2 to 6. You just have to tweak it, obviously. And the rule of thumb with the rice is just equal parts of rice and liquid. Now, I don't use water, unless I don't have anything other option. I use chicken broth, beef broth, vegetable broth, and I actually cook my rice in the broth. It just flavors the rice. It gives it a nice color. Mainly that, I'm looking for that nice flavor. And I use all different components for spices when I make my rice. Sometimes I use Parmesan cheese. I use like an all-purpose seasoning. Sometimes you can really flavor rice however you want. And I've used this a lot, and as you can see, it does have a little bit of heat wear on the bottom, but otherwise it looks pretty much pristine. It's extremely easy to clean. It all cooks here on this coil. And there's the cook setting and the warm setting. And after the rice is finished cooking, it will automatically switch to warm, which is nice. And when it does that, I usually just unplug the rice cooker because it's still going to stay hot, especially with the lid on. I like that the lid is clear so you can see what's going on in there. If you're not using the steam tray, you can see, right in there to see if the rice is done, if it needs to be stirred. It's just a nice feature to have the clear lid. And then the steam tray is nice too. I've only used the steam tray a couple times because normally I need more than this can hold. So I just do my veggies or my meat on the side and just put it on top of the rice, if that makes sense. So it's a very simple model. This is a very basic model because it was my first one, and I didn't want to spend, $100, $200 on a really advanced one if I didn't know if I would use it enough. After owning this one now for a handful of months, I use this, I would say, at least a couple times a week, whether that's for just making myself something quick, a rice dish for lunch, or making dinner for my family. So I would say, twice a week. That's more than I use a lot of, other appliances or specific pots and pans. So in my case, it was really worth it for me to invest, and it was very inexpensive. I'm thinking probably for Christmas next year, or actually I should say this year since we're in 2015, I might ask for a more advanced rice cooker, maybe something bigger with a steam tray so I could steam veggies and meat for my family. And the steam tray just goes right in here, and then the top is sort of weighted and it just weighs it down. So as you can see, super simple, super compact. A great tip I can give you is if you're using either this tray, and obviously this, is spray it with some cooking spray. It makes cleanup easy, and it also prevents the rice from getting all caked and stuck on there. I just use, let me show you guys. I just use this Crisco, you know, any kind of spray will do. An off-brand, the olive oil spray, anything. And if you don't have cooking spray, maybe even just take a little olive oil on a paper towel and rub it on the sides and bottom. It will just make your life a lot easier for cleanup. I find even when this is filled with rice and I take the rice out, I find that just soaking it just for a quick 10 minutes with a little bit of dish detergent and hot or warm water will give it a super easy cleanup. I don't have to soak it overnight, which was a concern of mine because I can't stand when pots and things get so caked that you can't even clean them. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Again, this is an extremely basic model for a rice cooker. So if you're looking for something really high tech that you're going to use probably, you know, daily or more than twice a week, I don't know if I would recommend this one, only because it's so basic and it is small. Again, it's 6 cups cooked that it yields, and that would be the maximum. I don't think I've ever even made that much because it's just my husband, my son, and I, and my son really isn't a rice fan. So I usually try to stay around the 3 to 4 cup cooked rice range, or else I'll just have too much left over. So I'm just gonna give you kind of one more view of it. Again, super simple. It's a very basic rice machine, rice maker, but it works great. The rice is moist, it's fully cooked, there's not, you know, it's not watery, it's not dry. It gets a really nice consistency of my rice. My husband's even complimented on that, and he is not one to even really say too much about food. He's not really a foodie. I am the foodie in the home. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Just a side note, it does come with a pamphlet. It just comes with like a manual, a measuring chart, which I don't even need anymore because I know how to use it now. But it does come with just, you know, the manual and all of that to show you guys, you know, how to steam vegetables and the measurements and things like that. So that's a nice feature that it comes with that. So like I said, I saw it on Amazon under $30. I know the stock was getting low, but if you're in the market for a basic rice cooker, I would definitely go over to Amazon and check it out and see if it's something that you think would benefit you or your family. I do white rice, brown rice. The main rice that I use, guys, is the this rice here, which is the minute white rice. This is a main rice that I make in my rice cooker, and sometimes I'll add brown rice to that just for a little bit more health benefit, because white rice, as we know, doesn't really have too much health benefits to it. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.